It's my car boot drives, and I've got good vibes. They are not strawberries. Coming up.
You'd do 4 for £1, would you? Would you do it any cheaper if I had
Any two what?
Clouds and blue sky for ultimate contemplation. Quick audit of garden. Check themed ornaments. Theming maintained. New sign needed imminently. And to keep the gnomes positive and happy, although not showing much emotion today. Forget emotion, I need a coffee to the brim. What has happened to that milk? Locations. Village Hall. I've got to admit it's getting better. It's a little better all the time. Villages are smaller than cities or towns, but do not write them off just yet, as they can be a highly lucrative opportunity for you to inject some bargain hunting liquid into your arms and legs and explore the wonders of a village hall, which sometimes can house a tiny bespoke car boot sale housed in a somewhat musty, cold, yet prosperous walled environment with dedicated friendly people selling an assortment of intricate items, or a broken teddy bear, sadly. Sometimes I like to mix things up a bit and choose alternative routes to the car boot, but do ensure this is planned perfectly, as you do not want to get involved in a catastrophic mess with time, because time is your most valuable commodity, and one that cannot be sold unless flogging a watch, whether looking a bit grisly. I need to make tracks and stop admiring colour. As nice as it is, it will not help me with my quest. Bit nervous as this rain is starting to pick up. And we're into the advanced bric-a-brac. Why would I want half of Darth Vader's helmet? Anything exciting on the high gloss console market? No. These teddy bears do not look broken, but I don't want them. Could I do with some red leather gloves? I do not think so. What's here? More VHS videotapes. A bit of Lock, Stock and Craze. Not in the mood for that though. I never knew you could get massive versions of Barbie. That must have cost an absolute fortune, you. Now we're talking. Now albums. Now can I get these cheap? Now I certainly hope so.
How much are their CDs?
30p each.
30p each.
Have a good rummage.
30 pence each? I'm definitely going to have a rummage. Wait a minute. These compact disc cases are completely obliterated. But do not let this get in the way of a total bargain.
You'd do 4 for £1, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, I've got 4 there.
I do not know if the dog would like some sprats or big ears. I'd better find out for next time. You can always count on a load of Olivers at every car boot. But what is in this funny little tent? An unusual assortment of items. But wait there. Things might be getting better all the time.
How much are their Beatles?
That's 5 rupees.
A fiver?
Yeah, 5 rupees. The singles up here if you choose size. Now to listen.
That's a bit.
Piece on the CD.
Pound each.
Classic McCartney. For only £1. I bet McCartney has earned £1 by the time I finished saying this. These seem in good condition, but remember to always check. It is important to be reminded of this regularly to minimise mishaps. Why's he got 2 copies of the best of the Beatles? I mean, it is the only album you will ever need, but you don't need 2. Aha! Flaming Pie. An absolute belter of an album, but there's got to be more to do with dealing.
You wouldn't do them any cheaper if I had all those?
Sorry,
Would you do it any cheaper if I had
any
all
two,
those?
any two what?
Would you do it any cheaper if I had that and the CDs?
Well, let's say, if you had two frames, I'd do them for £8,
Oh, okay.
and I'd do that for 10 quid for the 3. And I'll do that one or that one.
Oh, okay, so I'll pick another one and it'll be a tenner.
Yeah.
I will definitely listen to what the man says.
Okay. So they're perfect singles as well.
Okay.
So you got to worry about anyway.
Yeah.
Nice wheel. Don't play sports of any kind. Big-headed Lego.
How much is that?
It just needs a bit of tongue
I was
work
going to
on
say
it.
that feels a bit.
Yeah, it does play tapes, but it just needs a bit. So I'm doing it for like £3 as I'm going now.
Plays tapes. Well, that's comforting. Can 50p box man save the day today? It's worth a rummage. He does cycle through his movies fairly regularly, and I found some space and a Don Johnson classic, Rosignol. Funny name. This is more like it. A classic box of bits. What have we here? This can't be right. Is this really for sale? Hang on. I found the singular glove that could be useful when I find myself in times of trouble. Got to be worth a punt in another lifetime. What's that thing? Literally a broken bit. Classic mini cheddars pizza edition, but out of date. Not sure I've heard of many of these artists because I am very old. However, my good friend is totally obsessed with Kylie Minogue. He might enjoy one of these compilations. You'd think that people would have had enough of silly love songs. The best album that you will ever need, possibly. Flaming Pie at a flaming cost of £13.99p. I can't believe that CDs used to cost that much money. So car boot sales are a perfect way to collect cheap items from a forgotten age. These might do for a very well timed complimentary gift. Thank you for watching Car Boot Tribes. It's been a bit grisly, but grisly can be good. Cheers.